Joining us now is retired Admiral Mike Mullen, former chair of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Good morning, Admiral. It's good to see you. It's rarely a bad thing when two leaders come together and you reestablish military-to-military contact and some progress on fentanyl. But what did the U.S. really accomplish there?
Well, I think it really is important because we shouldn't underestimate how bad the relationship has been, how difficult it is, not just now, but I think in the future. So, and I felt for some time that President Biden and President Xi need to lead this relationship. And if they don't, it'll just continue to deteriorate. So I think the meeting was a big deal. And in particular, as we've talked about how bad the military-to-military communications issue was, now that it's reestablished, to me, that's a big accomplishment.
But those activities in the South China Sea and those engagements, those aerial harassment, that's not going away.
I don't think it's going away. It's actually really dangerous. We would hope with added communications, we might be able to mitigate that over time, but I don't think that's going away in the near future at all.
And Britt gave us a readout there, but the Chinese readout was quite clear, saying China will eventually be unified and will inevitably be unified, talking about Taiwan there.
Yeah.
That's the danger.
The Taiwan issue, I think, is the most significant and most dangerous, near-term and long-term. And there was no progress with respect to that. I think the message from certainly President Xi is they will be unified at some point. He's been very aggressive on that issue. I think it's very important that those two leaders say we're not going to do this by way of conflict, yet that didn't happen. And that's still out there, and we have to focus on that and make sure that if there is a reunification, that it's done peacefully, consistent with the one China policy.
The Chinese were not particularly happy about President Biden calling President Xi a dictator. I want to play the reaction to that statement from Secretary of State Antony Blinken. A noticeable wince when he hears the word dictator. Look, you've always had one of the best poker faces no matter what's going on in the world, but would you have been privately, secretly wincing as well?
I think the wincing is accurate, and I actually think we need to stay away from name-calling at that level. It doesn't help in any way. One of the things I've learned across the globe is people like to be treated with respect, and you need to do that, particularly at that level.
When you look back at your time as chairman from 2007 to 2011, are things worse or better with China?
Things were better. They were very, very difficult, but things have changed over the last decade. I mean, we've got a new leader in China. He's very strong. Much more activity in the South China Sea on the part of China and the U.S. We've got tariffs. China's got a nuclear buildup. There's lots of things that have moved in that region, as well as our relationship, which is cause for the deterioration. That's why this meeting was so important.
And we hope there'll probably be more, but still all that tension out there. Thanks so much for joining us this morning, Admiral.
Thanks, Martha.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.